Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. As I had promised in a prior video on this notebook cover, I wanted to come back on and do an updated, I guess you could say like updated review. So on my last video, which I will link in this one, I just went over the details of the Louis Vuitton Paul notebook cover in the MM. It just has the most complicated name, this little cover. It doesn't really flow, but I'll put it up on the screen here so that you can see the exact name of it. My name is Elle and welcome to my channel. I am a mama of 3 babies, 6, 4, and 2. I enjoy doing planner related videos, fashion, and just sharing my luxury items and just little knickerknackers that I love to buy, and taking you along with me and sharing how I use them. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, stick around, like and subscribe this video, and I hope you enjoy my review. This little notebook really is just so pretty. What caught my attention right off the back is the red interior. It definitely reminds me of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull with the cherry red interior up against this monogram and vachetta. It's gorgeous. And it just snaps right back in. You are going to get your fingerprints on this, like that's unavoidable. You saw I put lotion on, I'm touching the vachetta, like nothing's happening to it. I think it's pretty durable. And so this is the little notebook. I'll slide it out so I can show it to you in detail. It's a soft cover and it has like the Louis Vuitton logo on it here. And if you pay close attention, I'm not sure if it'll come up in the video, like I can see it on my end, but it has watermarks on the pages and it's a circle with the LV emblem, like there's one right there. But if you take a quick or very careful peek, you can kind of see it in there. Very faint. It's not on every single page in this notebook, but a majority of the pages do have them. And it's just like this very faint watermark. So I don't know if it's there on purpose or, you know, to add aesthetics to the paper, or if Louis Vuitton put it in there as a way of authenticating it. But they do have the gold stamp on here, made in Paris. It looks to me like a wide rule. Like the lines on here are wider. You're not going to fit a lot of information in here. At least that's just my opinion. So I'm not quite sure what I want to use it for. I do have my stack here that I use when I do like my Bible study, or you know, I'm reading my Christian books that I tend to gravitate towards. And sometimes there's really good verses in here, or notes, or pieces of advice that I would love to reference for my children when they get older, just to have really good advice to give them. And part of me was thinking of using this notebook for that. Bullet point little verses or topics or advices that I think I may want to share with friends or my children, especially in the future. And then maybe, you know, many years after I've filled the pages with information, if I wanted to pass that on to one of my babies, or just leave that behind for them to reference, I think would be something really cool. I know if I had that from like my grandmother or a great-grandmother, that would be something that I would cherish. But that's one idea. The other idea is to just use this notebook just to brain dump. And that could be if I'm brain dumping something that has to do with what I'm doing a Bible study on. It could be brain dumping thoughts, prayers, goals, just anything like that, where I don't want to necessarily ever toss away the information I put on here, but have it to be something that I can go back and reference. So haven't quite decided that. Once I do and I start using it, I will update you again. I think that this notebook would be so beautiful if Louis Vuitton made it in the Damier Ebene. I would just die. Like, you know, I would add that to my collection. So what I do with this little notebook is I like to tuck in just one side. I really do enjoy how it looks on the cover. It looks like a Louis Vuitton bag or box. And then it has the really pretty ribbon, like the little tassel that hangs off the bottom so that you can mark the page that you're working on. These pages, just for your reference, are very thin. Like the paper quality on here, yeah, it's lined with gold and it looks all foo-foo and all, but it's not like the highest quality paper, in my opinion, as a planner girl. Like, you can see my finger through the page. So if you're gonna highlight or use that notebook to write in a pretty heavy or thick ink, it's probably gonna be a good idea just to use one page at a time. And then I usually just close this. I don't tuck the other page in, but you can do that if you prefer. And then it just snaps together like so. So I do plan to come on here and really start doing some videos just showing you guys what I use these notebooks and these planners for. I do think that it's kind of fun to get ideas and see what everyone on YouTube does with these. Everybody uses them for different things, but they do tend to come across as being more for a journal or journaling purposes. So I'll set that there, and thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel. Stay tuned. I plan to do some other videos on my desk agenda and some of my other planners for 2024. Till then, have a great day. God bless.